Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 2025 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They are listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Aries, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So at the heart of this whole entire reading, we have the 10 of Cups. I love this. So this is the pink moon. It's named because of the flowers that come out during the spring if you're in the northern hemisphere. And the full moon is in Libra. It's a micro moon, so it's the furthest moon away from the earth for 2025. And the energy is just gentle, it's calm, it's peaceful. And in this time of Aries, which can be really quite intense, this is such a beautiful moon. So at the center for the 10 of Cups to come through, just like love and joy and peace, really playing off of that Libra gentleness, balance, beauty. Ooh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. Okay, it moves us then to the challenge, which is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is change your mind, change your life. Like, let it go. Like Elsa says, let it go, let it go. That's going to be really important here. We can have energy that we want to work on, right? Things that come up that we're like, I want to change this. But this moon is like, no, focus on the love, focus on the beauty, focus on the peace. It's a very hippie moon coming forward, and I love it. I love it. It moves us then to what we need to focus on. And this is being reborn. This is being reborn. This is being in our sacred space. This is channeling our positive energy. You know, this is being reborn and seeing ourselves coming out of a box that we were put in and a way that we felt like repressed, like shut down, like pushed down. And then it moves us here to our past, what is leaving. And this is the 7 of Cups. It's having too much to focus on, right? It's wanting to do everything. It can be feeling overwhelmed by all the ideas and all the creativity, and you know that there's not enough hours in the day and there's so many things that we want to do. So just knowing that here with the 7 of Cups, that what's leaving us is the sense of like feeling like we're running like a chicken without our head. And that's good. That's good to be going away. It brings us then to the 3 of of Wands, which is the strength that is leading us forward. And that is that new doors are opening, but it's also a sense of like, okay, so I don't know if you're like me, but I watched a lot of Reading Rainbow as a child. And it's like, I can go anywhere is the like the theme song of Reading a Rainbow just came into my head so powerfully from spirit. And it's like, I can do anything. And it's like, yeah, I got this. I got this. This energy of let's build it forward. Let's go after it. Let's look at it a different way. It then brings us to our near future. Ooh, okay. Which is the Three of Swords. And it's that tendencies, that proclivity during this time to want to look at the heartbreak, to want to look at the pain. And, so we all know those Libras, right? Who really love a good, sad love story. And they'll just sit there and they love to like, or just those people. But I do know Libras in particular, like you just love a good sad love story. It just pulls at your heart just the right way. And we could be doing that in our own head because Libra is ruled by Venus, and we have that energy here, Aries, of like, ooh, this is just pulling at my heartstrings. And so we can really dive deep into that because we can either want to conquer that feeling, or we can sit there and be like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. And it can just kind of like be a blanket that we pull over ourselves because we are used to being kind of like stressed out and overwhelmed. And Spirit is saying here, hey, be mindful about that, because what we're going to see during this time when Aries and Libra come together, and Aries, this is your sister sign, right? It brings out the best or it can bring out the worst. But what we're going to see here is that it brings out the best, but it brings out the healing. So with the Three of Swords, with the near future, it's like we're looking at things that have been wounded within us. And we're kind of saying, no more. No more am I being held back by this. No more am I being denied. It brings us then to the advice. And that's the Five of Swords. It's like, understand that even though you'll be facing challenges, as we all do, like sometimes it's a challenge to get out of bed when the alarm clock goes off, right? So here with the Five of Swords, it's like you're not the same person you were. Every single day, every single second, you get to be somebody new, even if you're just making little choices, little differences. And that's going to be really important here with the Five of Swords. It's like, oh, I'm not that person, right? I don't have to respond to it in the same way that I used to, or it's not going to have the impact that it once did. So it's like any hurt, any pain, any disappointment, anything that made you feel small. It's not like, oh, I have to stay there. It's like, no, you don't define me anymore. And then the environment is the Six of Cups. So you have this beautiful energy coming around you. That's like this healing from the past, this, able to see the harmony within yourself, but all the beautiful things from childhood are coming forward. All the beautiful things that inspired, like, are coming forward. Now, if we had a traumatic childhood, right, just be mindful that we can kind of like fall into the past and have that heartbreak come forward. But this is going to be a time where it's healing, it's harmony, it's balance. The Aries and Libra are the fantastic collaborators. So this is like, you can really get things done. You can really harmonize yourself, move forward in an independence and in a, in a calmness that is so liberating. So here, it's letting yourself be inspired without letting, how like the past can just kind of come and we can get very melancholy and, oh, I wish for these days, or I can't believe that happened. Just know that we can get hit by waves of that, but kind of like acknowledge it and let it go. Like, nope, you don't get to stay around. It moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And that's the Ace of Swords. A powerful voice is coming forward. So this is a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. The Ace of Swords comes forward and it's cutting through, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointment. It's knowing our voice. It's knowing our mind. There's tremendous creativity coming forward for you, Aries, as it opens up your world. And it brings us then to the Wheel of Fortune. And that's the outcome of this moon, is that everything is changing. The outcome of this moon is that we're entering into a new cycle of being. And it's liberating and it's inspiring, and we're seeing things so differently than we have seen it before. And so it's like, oh, this is where I've always wanted to be. And this is what I've longed for. We're also coming out of a Mercury retrograde and a Venus retrograde. So there's a liberation there as well. And with the Venus retrograde and with Libra and Venus, that freedom that's pushing us forward is like, okay, listen to your heart. And Aries, we can kind of feel sometimes like, well, the heart can be silly. But just remember, in mythology, right? Aries and Venus were lovers. They weren't married because that wasn't the thing. They all had arranged marriages, but they were lovers, and they connected. They understood each other because the intensity of Aries, the god of war, and the intensity of the goddess of love, they understood where each other came from. And so we understand the Libra energy. We just come from it from a different viewpoint. Instead of making it all calm, we look at it and say, okay, this is what needs to get done. Roll up your sleeves. Let's go for it. And whereas Libra looks at it and says, okay, make it calm, make it beautiful. Don't make waves. Now we're good at making the waves here. And that's actually going to help us with this moon to embrace the harmony of self and to say what needs to get done. How do I need to move forward? Where do I need to be? And it's liberating. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, I love it. Okay. So you got the cardinal, which, when they say when you see a red bird, right? That's your loved ones on the other side contacting you, like saying, I'm here and connecting. So just be aware of that. I just love cardinals. When I was younger, well, actually younger like 5 minutes ago, right? So I never got the big deal with cardinals. And yet now I see them and they just take my breath away. So here it says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. And that's what you're stepping into. You're stepping into this powerful sense of self, this determination, this focus. But Aries, it's focused around the heart. It's focused around love. And it brings you then to the Loon, and it says, pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. So Spirit is talking to you, and it's time to listen. It's actually well past time to listen because the inspiration is coming forward. It brings us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is flexibility. This is the sacral chakra. This is letting ourselves embrace, let me see, move this over here. Letting ourselves embrace a flexibility of spirit, of soul, not saying, oh, it has to be this way. It's kind of like, well, why not? Why not? Let's look at things differently. Why not is going to be a very important thing to say, and you're going to find yourself saying it a lot. It's like, well, why not do that? Why not look at it this way? And then let's see the energy that we need to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, this is the King of Cups. Okay, so that's emotions coming through really, really powerfully during this time. It can be emotional manipulation, like somebody's going to use the really good vibing, loving, caring, nurturing energy of Libra and want to twist it and be like, well, you should do what I say because of, emotional manipulation. So just be mindful about that here. This is also somebody who reads people really well, who can kind of read them, understand their strengths and their weaknesses. But instead of using this power for good, they use this power to get what they want. They use it for manipulation. Okay, so let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. And spirit guides, angels. Oh, goodness, as they fall. So let me just see here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. All right. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay. So we have here release, boundaries, pleasure. I like that. So it's time to release the negative energy that is holding us back. Clear boundaries is going to be important, really stating what we want and holding firm to what is sacred to us. And then pleasure, enjoying ourselves, letting love and beauty and just enjoyment come into our lives. It's enough with, the chaos and the seriousness and the anger and the frustration. We have our hard work is paying off, which it is. The answers you need are coming, which they most definitely are. Believe in the impossible. Yes, because you have this beautiful power here of doors opening, new ideas coming in, inspiration guiding you. And then with the full moon is coming over herself, coming through herself. and it says surrender to the divine. It's like this time is bigger than we realize. Surrender to our higher power, surrender to a greater knowledge, whether the divine be for us the earth, whether it be a deity, but whether it be, the universe, it doesn't really matter. Surrendering to the divine guides our hearts forward, and it connects us with something more than just ourselves. And that is a beautiful thing that we need. It is. All right, so our subconscious spirit message here is the flicker. And it says, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Yeah, it's time to embrace this new way of doing things, this new way of looking at things, this new way of being inspired. And it brings us then to the chakra energy of dream time. This is the third eye chakra opening. And you're going to see things so much more intuitively, so much more passionately. Again, the passion here comes forward, but it's that gentle, loving, compassionate passion. And it's saying, listen to your dreams, listen to your dream time. We had that here. Messages from the divine are coming forward. You are connected through your third eye. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of, the Six of Pentacles, things being out of balance and just feeling chaotic. Also not knowing our worth, like undermining ourselves, like diminishing our worth, like, oh, it's no big deal. Somebody gives you a compliment and you're like, oh, this old thing, take it. Like I have that problem too. It's like, oh no, thank you. I can't be complimented. No, you can be. Let yourself embrace the beauty and the power and the tenacity and the brilliance that is you. It brings us then to your subconscious tarot message, which is the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to be a really good time for working, for being inspired, for looking at things differently, but also for being really detail oriented. You have the go get 'em nature of Aries during this time, this place where you feel very comfortable in. And then you have the Libra energy of calm and love and compassion and beauty. And it lets you kind of focus on the details, kind of flow through things a little bit more naturally and not be so harsh on yourself. So that's going to be a very good thing. And it moves us then to our subconscious Luna message, which is wisdom and a time for healing. This is a wise time. This is a wise time, and it's a time that heals. It's a softer energy this moon brings to us, and it's bringing beauty and calm and balance into the world. And it's telling us to be just to ourselves, to be fair to our souls, because it matters. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to you always. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this moon, of this pink moon. It's a pink moon. I love it. And of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Aries, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon. Bye.